Hi, hello everyone. Good evening. Anyone else going to join? Am I audible?
Yes, Arpita, you are.
Uh, so, Abhiksha, anyone else going to join or I'll start?
Priya, how many people were there in the previous session?
Eight, I think eight.
8 of them. And where are like
No idea. No idea, but sure.
Okay, Arpita, you can start. I have dropped
Okay,
a message. You
fine.
can.
Okay, fine. Let me share my screen. So yesterday's class, we have discussed about a project. So anyone has any doubt, like I just started, I've loaded the data to a table. Basically, it's part of the project. You no need to load any data to the table because I do not have any ETL tool. So I have created, uh, guys, can you mute yourself? Yeah, so it's part of your project. You no need to load any data to the table or anything. You will be given like data warehouse. You need to test the flow of the data. All the layers data you need to test it. But here I do not have any ETL tool. So to show you to the project, so I've created different table. So yesterday we have talked about the four source table and four target table. What are the source table? So staging branch, the customer branch. Um, these all are staging. Let me show you. So these all are my source table, like SRC account, branch, customer, and payment. And in target, I have like TGT account, TGT branch, TGT customer, and TGT payment. So these all are my table. So yesterday I was starting with the branch validation. So we'll be validating the branch data from the source to the target. I'll be showing you all the four tables validations. So basically the first day validation was the metadata validation that we'll be doing as part with the against the mapping document. So mapping document, you can see this is my mapping document. This is my mapping document. Here I have a table called SRC branch. That is my source table. And these source table data I have, it is present in the in my database under the under raw database. I've created schema called db underscore src, and under that I've created a table called branch staging table. So I need to validate the branch staging. It's all the table structures, all the constant, everything I need to validate against this mapping document. So mapping document will be given to you, and it is like it's a it's a backbone of your ETL development. With referring the mapping document, the developer will build the ETL project and you need to test it. So whenever you are given the set of tables, you need to validate against the mapping document. So to get the table structures, what command we need to write in here? Yesterday I have told you what command we need to write to get the table structures.
exe sp underscore.
Yes,
SCP underscore help.
sp underscore help.
Help.
And you need to give the table name. So here my table name is This one. So this is one way you can, sorry, what is this? Okay, fine. I need to check, go to the database as well. So you can get the data using this particular. You will be getting the branch name, who is the owner, these all details, but these all details not required. You need to get, check only the column name and data type and its length and what is the primary key and foreign key. These all things you will be validating against the your mapping document. This is one way. And another way also I told you, one more way is you can write select star from information schema dot column where schema name equal to db underscore src and table name equal to branch underscore staging stg. So if we'll do like this, what is, let me see here, what is the wrong in this table schema, not schema name, table underscore schema, then table underscore name. Let's copy this. Okay, let's do like this. So here you are getting all the, what is the table catalog? It is from the raw database. What is the table schema? DB underscore SRC. Table name is branch underscore STG. Column name. The ordinal position and not required. Whatever things we required, we'll keep it in the select statement. One is the table name we need. And then table schema we need. Then we need the column name. Then character maximum length. Then we need the data type. These are details we need. So you can add that many details over here. It is not the column column underscore name. So you can put this all the details. You will be getting all these details over here, and you need to go and validate against the mapping documents. Either you can use this is only applicable for the SQL Server. Either you can use this command or you can use this command. Any one of the will be fine. So this we have done for the source table. Now coming to the branch target table. So what we'll do again for the branch target table, it is in the target database. So what I'll do, I'll write use target, then use target. See, now I am in raw database, right? I need to navigate it to target database. So if you want in the some database, you want to move into some other database, use command you use so that it will automatically navigate into the that particular database. If you are not using that use command, then you can put in before the table name, you can put the database name as well. So here what we'll do, I'll put execute sp underscore help is nothing but is the inbuilt store procedure. That is you and the target branch DWH. So it will give me the target table structure. So this is target. You are seeing br underscore cd, but here you can I have br underscore cd. The address and the length is 20. Address is 150. It is varchar. Here you can see it is 150. It is varchar. Then CT, it is varchar 50. Here also you can see it is city varchar 50. Pin code, it is varchar 50. So here also it is pin code varchar 50. You can use this way or you can use this information schema for this to get the table structure of this branch target table as well. Instead of this one, you branch underscore stg, you can use branch underscore dwh, and table schema you can use tgt, db underscore tgt. Here also you will be getting the same output. What is the problem? in target only. Let me see. What is the branch underscore DWH DBOHS? Sorry, I have taken here DBO underscore TCT. Okay, so here also you'll be getting the same details. You can use either this query or this query, whichever is compatible for you, you can use it. Now the next validation is that is the count check. We'll be doing first validation for whenever you are getting the table. First you do the metadata validation. Now we'll be doing the next is the count check. Okay, so can you tell me for count check what query will be writing? I need aim is need to compare the source and target table count. So what query I can get? I can write. Can anyone tell me? I need to get the count of the staging branch staging table. What query I can write?
Select count of
Select
count
count. Okay.
of open and close.
Column name,
This one only I need to write or anything else I need to write?
column name, in between
Column
the
name. Okay. Okay, column name. What column name I'll write?
Is it from
Tell me.
table?
From table
Table.
name. What is my table name? The raw is my database and my table name is db underscore src dot. What is my table name? Branch staging. Okay, this is my table name. Similarly, can anyone tell me for the DWH table? Branch DWH table, what script I'll write? I need to get a count for both source and target. So what script I'll write for the branch DWH?
count start from table name, different table name. Right?
Count start from my what is the database for my target table? I have two databases I have created, one for source, one for target. So what is the database for the target?
Raw,
No, raw is for the source, target is for the target. Target is the database for the target table. Now you can go for the DBO underscore TGT is the schema for target table. Now I'll be selecting branch DWH. So if I'll run this, let me put an alias over here so that easy for you to understand. And table name. Comma count star and the okay. So now if I'll run these two table, I'll be getting the count. So what is the count for branch staging? 25. Branch DWH 25. So my counts are matching between the source and target. Can you all guys go on mute? Okay. This branch I am getting 25 rows and branch DWH I'm getting 25 rows. So my counts are matching. And there is one more way also you can get it. Like, see, I explained you about accept. So instead of creating separate query, in one query itself, you will be getting it. So how you will be getting that one? You write the same query, in between you put accept. So it will show you what accept does. Can anyone tell me what accept does? What accept function does? What accept function does? Can anyone tell me?
Here the result except the what we are giving.
it will show you the data. Suppose I'm putting the except in between the table A and table B, then it will show the data what is present in table A, not there in table B. Suppose it in this case, it will show me the data what is there in branch staging, it is not there in branch DWH. If there is no mismatch, then we'll be getting null values like 0 records. Okay, wait a minute. I need to remove this column. This also I need to remove it. Now, if I'll run it, I'll be getting 0. See, I'm not getting any values because there is no mismatch of data between these two tables. So you will be getting 0 records. Similarly, you can do in the reverse way as well. You can put this one.
But Apeksha, we're giving Ali's name only, right? But why showing 25?
See, I was giving alias name, so it was searching for this table name was not matching, right? So because of that, I was getting only these data because these two values are different. It will do the comparison for the row by column wise. For except operator to work, the table the attributes should be same. The number of attributes you are comparing should be same, and the data also should be same. If there is mismatch in any data, then it will throw you that. But here I am checking for the counts. So I do not want to provide the table name. Suppose you are getting if you are getting the count separately to identify it, I have given the alias name. But if here I'll be giving the alias name, my alias name of table A is not matching with table B. Both are different. So in that case, I'll be getting only the output for this table A because it will check for this particular value also. This particular value is not there in table B. So it will give you the output for the table A only. But if you are not giving this table A, then it will just check the count for these two tables. If there is any mismatch, then it will give you the mismatch record. If there is no mismatch, then it will give you the null record. So in that case, there is no mismatch. Now we'll be doing in the reverse way as well. So what we'll be doing? I'll be comparing the target data with the raw data table. Raw table. So here also I should get a 0 record because there is no count difference between the two table. So count check is clear. Anyone has any doubt for the count check?
No, Arpita.
Arpita.
Okay. Now we are going to do the duplicate checks. So can any also, what is the primary key for the branch table? What is the primary key for the branch table? Let me show you here. What is the primary key for the branch table? You can see my primary key for the branch table is br_cd. So whenever I'm doing the duplicate check, I need to do the duplicate check based on the primary key. Suppose you have composite primary key, you can check the you can verify the duplicate, you can do the duplicate check based on all the primary key mentioned in your table. Here I have only one primary key. So can anyone tell me the script to write for the duplicate check? Can anyone tell me? I have explained you while doing the SQL part, how to identify the duplicate record. So can anyone tell me what all the script we need to write? Yeah, go ahead.
Select duplicate table name.
Select duplicate table.
Let's find next letter.
Yes.
Oh, nice. It's the letter.
No, not duplicate table. I told you that we'll be identifying the duplicate record based on the primary key. So what is my primary key in this table? Which is my primary key in this table? This is my primary key, right? br_cd. So
CD.
I need to write the script like this: br_cd, comma, count star having count star from which table? from the table name, my table name is src underscore staging. Here I can give the database name as well. Then what you will write? Then we need to write after count star, there will be a group by function. So I need to write group by. Group by with what? Whichever column I have selected, I need to put the group by for that column only. So having count star greater than 1. So it will give you the output if a table is having any, based on this primary key, any duplicate records are there, then you will retrieve the data for that. So if you'll run this script, you will be getting it. BR underscore CD doesn't have any duplicate record. So this is very important. Whichever interview will be going, they will ask you what are the scenario you have tested as part of testing. So you need to say what are the scenario you have tested. You have done metadata validation, duplicate check, count check, transformation check, then all the things whatever I teach you, like for this particular project, maybe all the things are not applicable, but whatever you know, you just tell that. But they will ask you to write the script as well, but you guys are still not confident about writing the script. At least you should know the count, duplicate, all these things. There are the simple things. So this is one of the way to write the duplicate check. Guys, please read, or else it is very difficult for you to crack the interviews. So this is for the duplicate check. Similarly, there is one more way. This is one way, okay? One more way is we can use row number functions. We have, I have explained you about row number function. Here, also you can use row number functions and get it. So how to get that? Select star, comma, row number. Okay, order by BR underscore CD descending as row number from which table? This table. Raw.db underscore src, this table as row number this. So if I'll put it, incorrect statement. Okay. Over. So if you'll see, I'm getting everything as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do not have anything as a more than 1. So now here we'll do the partition by BR underscore CD. Okay. BR underscore CD partition PRT. Wait a minute, I think I have written the spelling wrong. Partition PARTITION. Partition by BR underscore CD. Order by addresses I'll put. Zero number is to this. I'll be getting 111. Okay. Now I'll be putting like this, select star from CTE where row number greater than 1. So what will happen? I have done, like, try to understand this script, whatever I've written. I have done the partition by this branch code. This is my primary key, and I'm sorting the data based on these addresses. So if based on this branch code and the based on the address, if there are any duplicates, then it will find. If now for each record I'm getting only one as a row number. Suppose for this BR001, I have one more entry called one more same entry like electronic city will be enter again, then I'll be getting a duplicate record here. But in this my table, I do not have any duplicate record. So you can, if you'll run here, I'll be not getting any output. This is little difficult, but try to remember this syntax. It's very simple. You need to mention, select, you need to mention the column for which you want to identify duplicates. Basically, we need to do the duplicate check based on the primary keys. So you can mention the column name over here. Then you can mention count star from table name group by the column mentioned in the select statement having count star greater than 1. This is for duplicate check. This is for the, just give me a minute. And this is very simple script. You can remember this one. If anyone will ask, you can write this script. If you want to explore more, you can use row number function as well. But I'll suggest you remember this script for identifying the duplicate. It is very, very important question. Every interview they ask. Okay, so try to remember this one, how to do it. Practice it more and more in the SQL, or else it is very difficult for you to clear the ETL testing interview. Without SQL, you cannot clear it. Now, any doubt related to duplicate check query?
No, Arpita.
Okay. Now next type of the validation we'll be doing is the null value, null or blank value check. So these also will be doing based on the primary key mentioned in the table. So for this staging tip, okay, I have not checked the duplicate record for the staging target table. Let's do the further duplicate record for the target table as well. Can anyone help me now? I already told you how to write the duplicate record for the source. Now can anyone tell me? Let me ask the name wise. So Ashwini, can you help me writing the duplicate record? To get the duplicate record for the target table, I need you to help me on writing the script. Can anyone tell me? Ashwini, can you please try? This is my target table. Try. If you are doing mistake also, it's fine, but try. Ashwini, can you please try?
Yes, Arpita. And we
Yeah,
we
go ahead.
just want to know that which one having the primary key, right?
Yeah,
And
see, the
for
primary key for this table is the BR_CD. This is your primary key. You can see here, right? It is written
Okay.
PK. PK means primary key. Okay.
okay,
Now
select
you tell
BR.
me.
Yeah, select
Okay.
BR_CD.
CD, then
Count star.
comma, count star. Okay.
um,
Count star. Then from
From
the table name is dbo.target, but here I need to mention the database name as well. If I'll write only the target table name, it will not work because I'm in the raw database and I'm writing a script for the target database. So before the table, I need to mention the database name as well. Okay. Then tell me.
having.
No, after the from, you need to use group by. Group by
BR_CD.
Okay. Then
Having
okay. Count star greater than 1. So this will give you the duplicate record present in the target table. in this table, I do not have any duplicates, so I'll be not getting any values over here. Okay. Now, next one is the null check. Null or blank value check. This check will be performed only on the your primary key. So what script will be writing to the check the primary key has null values or not? Can anyone help me? Let me pick the name. Okay. Hi Ma, can you help me to write the script for checking the null values for this particular BR underscore CD column for the source table? I need to check whether this particular table has for this particular column BR underscore CD has any null values or null or blank values. So how I'll write the script?
No idea, but I'm not following, sorry.
Okay. Anyone else? Priya, can you try? Priya, can you try?
No, Arpita.
Rajkumari?
Yes, Arpita.
Yeah. Could you please try?
For the null values,
Yes.
okay. Select
Select
column name.
a column name. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Count star.
No, why I need count star? I want to check only null values. If the column has any null values or not.
From
From
the table name.
okay. 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 Go ahead.
Table name. I guess. Order by.
What? Order by why? Where?
Nine required.
Where
Yes.
Where?
BR underscore CD is
CD?
not null.
Is null. I mean, you want
Null.
to check that whether any null value is there or
Null
not. So,
values.
okay, is null or BR underscore CD is blank. Means whether it has any null value or blank is there or not, we are going to check. So let's see. You can put select star as well, or you can put the column name. It's up to you. So you will see here, I do not have any blank or null value for this. This we have checked in the staging. Now coming to the target table. Now can anyone help me on writing the target table script for checking the null values for this branch table? I want to get the null value check for this particular table, DBO underscore TZT branch underscore DWH. Priya, can you tell me now? Now you know, right, how I've written the script for the source table. Can you tell now for the target table? Priya, can you tell for the target table how to get the null value, how to do the null value check?
Select column name BR underscore CD.
Select BR underscore CD. Okay.
From target table database and schema table name.
Okay. Then
Having
what? Sorry, come up again.
having
Why having will be there? Having, where you use having? Tell me, where you use having clause? Where you use having clause?
We'll use where here, right?
but
Yeah, where you
Where
need to use.
BR
Having
underscore
will be used only where the group by function is there. Here you need to use where. Where? What do you need to write?
Where
Where
the value is null.
BR
or-
underscore CD is null
is
or
null or BR
blank.
underscore CD is blank.
Blank.
Okay. So if we'll run this, you are, what is, okay, I need to put the DB name as well. So target
Target.
dot. If I'll put like this, now I'll be getting no record. So instead of doing separately, you can put the in between, you can put the except as well and check whether if the both the tables are in the same database, you can use except. Here it will show you whether if there is you are not returning any record, means there is no mismatch between these two data output. Okay. Now next is the transformation check. So transformation check we need to do. Let's see the data for the source table first. So if I'll go to the source table, it will so what transformation I have applied over here? Let me see. So for BR underscore SRC BR branch, we have only one transformation, that is the to remove the spaces if any in the pin code. So you can see here, I have some spaces for this 562125. In between that, some spaces. Similarly, there is some spaces here as well. This row number 11, there is some spaces in between. Similarly, no, I do not have any other spaces except these two. This 562125 and here. So I need to remove the spaces in between. So that is my transformations. So how we can achieve it? Okay. So what we will do? Select. What are the column I have? Select BR underscore CD, address, city, then pin underscore CD, comma. I'll be removing the spaces from the source. Okay. Wait a minute. First, I need to show you the target data as well. So what is the target data over here? Select star from target dot DBO underscore TCT target dot DBO underscore TCT. So if we'll run this, you can see okay, wait a minute. Actually, I do not put any spaces on this, so I'll be showing it into the some other table where I have put the some space. So select star from the LST dot. This is my table where I have kept some space in between the pin codes. So I'll be showing there only. If we'll see here, see this pin code, I have space 700, after that 149 space. Now, if we'll see, there is only one discrepancy over here. If we'll show the target DB, if I'll show the target source one also have some space, but when we do the transformation, what it is written, we need to remove the spaces. We need to remove the spaces in the target, but I saw that target has some spaces in the pin code. It means when the developer has done the transformation, that time he has missed it. So if you'll see here, I have some, I do not have any spaces over here except here 600 01111. Apart from that, I do not have any spaces anywhere else. But when the developer has did the transformation, even here also I have some space 560 068 and this 600 001 I have space. But when the developer did the transformation, he has missed in one place due to some development issues. So in this row number 17, there is some space in the transformation as well. So how to validate it? It's a very small data, so I'm easily able to identify it. But how we can validate it in real life scenarios? So you can go to the table. My table name is DBO dot branch under, take the column BR underscore CD, then address, then you can see the city, then you can take the pin code. This is my actual pin code. Now my expected pin code I'll take. So what is my expected pin code? Take replace, then the column name. Now what I'm replacing? I'm replacing the space with without space as expected pin code from the table name. From this table name. So this is my source query, which I have created. Now I'll put accept. Now I'll build a script for the target table. So in target table, I am not going to apply the transformation because in source only my transformations will be applied and it's loaded to the target table. So now in target table, I'll be taking all the columns, whichever is mentioned over here. Address, city, then pin code. Here I need to take the pin code twice because I have 5 columns in the source. You can see here, these all are the 4 columns which is present in the table, and it is my one is my derived column, the expected pin code. So I need to take pin code twice because for accept operator, my number of columns should be same. Okay, now if I'll run this, sorry. Here I need to use FST dot branch stays LST dot branch WH. What is the table name? DB underscore ST. What is the table name? Now if I'll compare, I'll be getting the mismatch record.
Pita, you write expect instead of accept.
Oh, because of that it is not working. Okay, fine. Okay, now you can see I got these many mismatches in the my source table. It is not matching with the target. Let's see for these all records. What is the things? One is BLR 001 and 4. First we'll see. So if BLR 001 and the 4, BLR 04, I have some mismatches. Then what all mismatches I have? Okay, here you can see, here I have some space, here there is no space. Here I have some space, here there is no space, here I do not have any space, but still it is, I need to check why it is mismatch. So let's check the mismatch between these two. What is the mismatch? Now what we'll do, we'll check here, we'll put where conditions here, where BR underscore, I got the mismatch. Now I need to see why we have mismatch. BR underscore CD in BLR 001, comma, BLR 004, comma, these 3 also I need to take. Same way we can put it for this as well. Remove the except in between. Now we'll see what is the mismatch between these two tables. So BLR 001, the pin codes are same, but still I'm getting mismatch. Why? Is there any? Actually, here we have some extra space. So what we'll do? We'll use trim functions over here. Trim pin code. Okay. Let's see now. Yeah, it's fine now. Now we'll use this function and see. Still, I'm getting the output. I have some extra space after this. Let's see, use rtrim. No, if it rtrim will work, if there is in between there is a letters, then only rtrim will work. So only these records has some issues. So let me see what is the issue. It's not because of the trim functions. 56010, it's correct. Okay, here is there any space? No space. Only for 5608 there was a space. And so 5608 is perfectly matching. 6001 there is some space, but here there is no space. Okay, we'll do one thing. Will you remove this old pin code? We'll just use this code only because there is a difference between that. So because of that, it is throwing that record as well. So in this case also, I can see 5608 is completely matching. Okay, I need to use except. Still I'm getting these records, but why I'm getting this record? I supposed to not to get this record. Let me see, is there any space issues or something? These records are completely matching. 70141, that's fine. It has some space. Here there is no space. So I should get 70401. But why I'm getting 40050? Mumbai is fine. Bangalore, it is fine. Everything is fine. Then why I'm getting it? Let me see. Is there issues? There is no, except this, I should get everything properly. But I am getting all these 4 records. So which all record I'm getting it if I'll use except? I'm getting BLR 01, KOL 02, that is the expected one. Then I will not get, I should not get this value MOM 03, but I'm getting it. Chennai one I'm not getting, that's fine. But why I'm getting these values, I need to figure it out. There might be some space issue or something. You will be getting the value if there is some space issue in between. So we need to figure it out why I'm getting that values. Basically, I should not get these values. I'm getting these 3 values, but if I'll see, I do not have any difference between these 3 records. Only 7041 is my expected value that I should get. But apart from that, I do not have any different. Okay, I got it. See, you can see here, Electronic City, I have given some space in the address. And the Bandra West also I have given some space. But here there is no space. So I am getting this issues. Like this is a mismatch record for me. I'm not comparing only with the pin code. Yeah, go ahead.
Where is the space? I can't see that.
If you'll
Oh,
see,
downstairs.
if you'll see Electronic City, right? You can see here, I have given some space in between electronic and city. But in the target, there is no space. So this is a mismatch record. Even in Bandra West, you can see Bandra. After that, I have given some space. Then I have written West. But in target, you can see there is no space. So if you compare, see, like these data are very small set of data. So I can manually visualize, I can manually check and visualize it that there is some discrepancy. But this accept query will give you if there is any small issue. If you have any small space in the left side, right side, or any things mismatch is there, it will give you the output. So you can write this except and do the comparison between the source and target for the transformation check. See what I have written. As per my mapping sheet, I need to remove the spaces. So what I did, I use replace functions. I have given two spaces. Replace function needs 3 characters. So I've given the column name, then I've given one extra space. I'm removing the extra space without space. So I've given here one extra space, and I'm removing that replacing that extra space with this space. So that is my expected pin code. Now I'm comparing the expected pin code with the pin code present in the transformation table to check whether the transformation mentioned in the mapping sheet has been done perfectly in the target table or not. And I have used except functions. When I'm doing this, I am getting 3 records. Why I'm getting the 3 record? Because I have selected all the columns. I have selected all the columns. So it's checking for all the column. It's checking for the address column. So when it's checking for BRCD, so BRCD is matching in both the places, BLR 001. It is checking for address. In address, you will see in Electronic City, for the source, there is a space between electronic and city, but in target, there is no space. In the source, there is no space for Bangalore, and here also there is no space. So it's fine. It is completely matching. Expected pin code and pin code, it is perfectly matching. So this is not an issue. Now next is KOL 002 for Daulatpur. Daulatpur, it is matching here. City, Kolkata, here also Kolkata. Here expected pin code is 700141. But here you can see I have some space after 700. So this is not matching. So this is also my expected result. I should get this record when I am doing the comparison. Next is MOM 003. It is completely matching with the target. Bandra West, there is a space in source between Bandra and West, but here in address, there is no space. So it is not matching. In city, it's in Mumbai, here also Mumbai. And the expected pin code and pin code is matching. But in address, it is not matching. So you are getting a mismatch record over here. So all this validation, whatever I mentioned, like metadata validation, count check, duplicate check, transformation check for branch table. Any doubt anyone has? Any doubt?
No, Arpita.
Okay. Now we'll be doing the next table, that is customer table. So customer table. Okay, there are one more way also, rather using the accept, you can use one more way. How to do it? You can use the join. So how we can do it? Select BR under, I have two table, that is this source table and target table. So now I'm using source table. So in source table, what I'm taking it? BR underscore CD I'm taking. Then I'm taking the, I am taking the address. I am taking, let's take for BR underscore CD and address. First, we'll do the validation for all this stuff. As now I'm taking for the BR underscore CD. Then I'm taking for the address. Okay. Then I'm taking the city. Then I'm taking the pin code. This is my air store pin code. CD from my table database name. Then my table name. What is my table name? This is my table name. Okay. Here I am doing as a source is my, I have given the alias for this source, comma. I am give instead of join, I'm putting comma. That also it will work. You can write like that also, or let me put join for your understanding. Then I'm putting the LST dot, LST is my target database. LST dot this table, that is my this is for the T is for target on, what is that? S dot BR underscore. Acha, sorry, I have put customer staging, not the customer stage. It is the branch stage. This is one more way, okay? You can use whichever one you feel comfortable with for you. You can use either accept or you can use using the join as well. So T dot, next you can write BR underscore CD, okay? Equal to, not on, equal to BR underscore CD, where I need to compare for pin code first, where address also I need to compare, where replace, okay, replace the column name. What is the column name? Address, comma, I have some space, not equal to my here I need to put s dot address, not equal to T dot address. Okay, here I need to put T dot attribute as well. T dot address as target address and T dot pin code as well, target pin code as target pin code. Okay, and target pin code, and one more, replace. I have to replace condition. I have two conditions where there is an issue. So I'm putting both the places. I have transformation on the pin code as well. So I'm putting the transformation for s dot pin code, comma, not equal to T dot pin code. Okay, if I run this script, incorrect syntax pin code. Where is the pin code? Asha, here I have written only the target. Okay, fine. Now I'll run this script. I do not have many mismatches. Why I have to do for this? First, I'm getting for this. These all are matching perfectly fine. So why I'm getting this record? Let's do for the pin, say first address, let's do it. Then we'll go for the pin code. First, we'll check for the address. Address, we can use the replace function. Or we can use trim as well. Let's remove this. Replace trim. Let me use trim. Trim address not equal to this. Let's see now. Target address I have taken. Okay, source address I need to take. S dot address. Let's check, comma. But here I do not have any issues. Then why I'm getting this record? Let me see this. Yeah, you can see I'm getting only two records if I'm doing only with the address, this electronic city space and this. Similarly, I need to do for the pin code as well. With join, you can do it like column wise. You want to do the comparison, you can use join or accept, whichever is compatible. So here I can use the pin code from the source. Okay, and target pin code will be my, in this target pin code is this. Now you can write this instead of this. We need to use for write a function for the target pin code frame source pin code. Okay, this is my source pin code, comma. I have some space, then this not equal to the T dot target pin code. This is my pin code. Okay. Now it will compare. Here I do not have given the, this is target pin code. Replace stream this. Okay, let's check. Replace spelling I have written wrong. MBS colon pin cd. Okay, S dot pin cd. Okay, here I'm getting only one. So you can use either accept or you can use join. If you are using join, do one by one and write it. And if you are, or you can do it in one, you can write address or pin code. So it will give you both. If you are writing and, then if both the in that particular row, if both the mismatch is there, then only it will return, or else it will not. So you need to write or. So here you can see I have written a script to compare the pin code between the source and target. Here I have written a script to write the address comparison between the source and target. And this is an accept query where you can do the comparison for all the row present in the both the tables. It will do the row by row comparison. If any mismatch record is there, then it will retrieve the data. So clear until this? Anyone has any doubt? Guys, are you able to understand or not? Hello? Am I
No doubt,
audible?
Arpita. Yes, Arpita, no doubt.
Are you able to understand?
Yet, but
Yes, sir.
little confused, but we need to, I think we need to practice it, then we'll get understand.
Yes, you need to practice more and more in SQL. Without SQL, you cannot do ETL testing. You need to practice whatever at least I teach you, that much you practice it so that it will be helpful for you. You no need to do know much, but whatever I have teach you, you need to know join, you need to know accept, you need to know how to identify the duplicate records. At least you should able to write the SQL script. Without SQL script, you cannot do the validation. So whenever you are going for any interview, they will ask you to write the script. You should know at least how to identify the duplicates record, how to get the table account for the table. These all things is very important. You should know. So start reading and let me know if you have any doubt. Okay. So today
Sure,
we'll end
Arpita.
up the session here because I can, if I'll start the account value customer validation, it will take another half an hour, 45 minutes. So I do not want to start. So tomorrow we'll be focusing on the customer validation and account validations. And day after tomorrow, I'll try to finish it all the validation by tomorrow or max day after tomorrow. So day after tomorrow, I'll be, if some validation part is pending, then I'll be focusing on that and I'll be teaching you the theory part little bit, like what is the ETL tester responsibility, what are the type of ETL bugs. So that all things we'll be discussing on day after tomorrow, or let's see if I can able to finish by Friday. My target is to finish everything by Thursday. So if I'm not able to finish, then I need to take class on Friday as well. Okay, but
Okay.
guys, please go through it. Try to read whatever I have given you lot of documents. If you read that much, also you'll able to clear the interview.
Okay,
Sure,
Arpita.
Arpita.
Okay.
So these are the last classes we have, Arpita, like till Thursday?
This week is the last classes. Then we'll be I'll be covering your all the portion.
All right, thank you.
So until and unless you guys will not read, then nothing is going to help you. So you need to read, at least spend 1 hour, 1 hour or 2 hours time for reading it. Or else how will clear the interview? So you need to read.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Arpita.
Okay, start reading it, and if you have any doubt, wherever you have doubt, let me know. We'll discuss that as well. And practice SQL more and more. Without practicing, you cannot do it. So practice more and more SQL. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
Arpita.
fine. Let's wrap up
Thank
today's
you.
sessions.
Thank you,
Thanks
Arpita.
for joining.